Hey YouTube, it's Cherise here, and I already have my foundation done, but we're just going to do some sort of colorful, fun look. It's currently 5:12 in the afternoon. I worked the night shift, and I didn't really get out of bed until 1 or 2, 2, 3, I don't know, a few hours ago. So I decided I wanted to do something really colorful and fun today since I don't have anywhere to go, and it's National Selfie Day. So today is the 21st of June. Yeah, so it's National Selfie Day. So I was like, let me do something really fun, really pretty, and colorful. So let's just go ahead and jump right in. In my crease, I'm going to put the color Real Gar from the Anastasia Beverly Hills, oh gosh, Modern Renaissance palette. And I'm going to use the brush that it comes with, and I literally almost dropped it. And I'm going to use the fluffy side of the brush to place this into my crease. And I'm using this because it's a nice orange color. And I've really been liking orange lately. I've always liked orange, but especially during the summer, I'm a huge fan of the color orange. I think we might do some orange lips, so this color will definitely be reappearing somewhere else on my face. And again, this is the shade Real Gar. I'm just using windshield wipers, side-to-side motions to use that as my transition color. And I'm also kind of pulling it out just a little bit. On the ones and twos. Who says that? Phil! Phil's got me saying that now. I don't know if I'm gonna do a rainbow look or not. I don't know. I've been like really inspired by Rose Kimberly, her like teal turquoise eye. I was really inspired by Nikkie Tutorial's rainbow look in honor of the Orlando victims. So I'm feeling really colorful today. But I know I want this in my crease, and I know the color that I want on my lid, but I'm not sure about like for the bottom lash line. Do I want to do something different? But let's just take it one step at a time. I'm just building up the intensity because I do want this to show up like orange. So I'm just building that up. And y'all can see that it's really, truly orange. All right, so we have that in the crease. Going into, and I'm also trying to use all my palettes, especially after making that palette video. I realized how many I have and like how many different colors and fun things that I have going on. Speaking of fun things, let me look in this palette and see what's going on in here. Ooh, that is so pretty. But we're not going to use the color. Alright, so now we're going to go into the Urban Decay Urban Spectrum eyeshadow palette. And I'm going to take the color Deep End, which is this beautiful teal turquoise color. Oh, that's coming at true color too. This is 100% natural light. This color, and we're going to put that on the lid. And I think I'm just going to use my finger for this because why not? As you can see, super pigmented, super duper beautiful. And I am just patting this, yes, onto my lid. I think I'm just going to focus this on the inner half of my lid. You might put something on the other half. I'm not sure yet. But I know I definitely wanted this color. And this shade is called Deep End. I'm using my middle finger to apply this to my lids. At night, I think of you. I want to be your lady, baby. I think my neighbors might be listening to that next door. I can hear the bass line. I can't actually hear the words. I hear like boom, 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 boom. Like I can hear their bass, but I can't hear any of the words, and that's what it reminded me of, that beat and the tempo. It's like for that song. But that's also a very common like bass ostinato pattern for a lot of songs, so I could be totally wrong. Truly could be anything. Alright, I'm just, applying this to my lid, and I'm kind of blending it out with my finger as well. Like so. Look at that pigmentation, y'all. Look at that. Ding, ding, ding. You see that? And I look crazy. So I'm just going to wipe my finger off on my pants, which is a bad habit that I have. And now I think I'm going to take another palette. From Urban Decay. This is the Urban Decay Shadow Box palette, and we're going to take the shade Indo, which is a beautiful emerald green. I think I'm going to put that on the other half of my eyelid, and I'm going to use a brush to apply it. I'm going to use this Coastal Scents brush, a random Coastal Scents brush. Things keep biting me. I don't know what's happening in here. Again, this is the shade Indo. It's this beautiful green. There we go. Which this is my favorite color. Emerald green is my favorite color. But I'm just going to, oh yeah, that looks pretty. Place this on the outer half of the look. And it's not applying so great with this brush, so I'm just going to use my middle finger again since I wiped it off. And I'm just going to pat this on. So it goes from turquoise to emerald green now on my lids, and it's really, really pretty. Hopefully I can see that. Yeah, their music's real loud now. They turned it up more. Oh, I now have Wi-Fi. Turn up for Wi-Fi. So that's fun. Hopefully y'all can see that fade. All right, so I'm gonna take the brush and go into the shade again, Indo, and just put a little bit more. Just tap on some more, just to make sure that it's nice and pigmented. I'm literally just pressing this on to the lid. The other half. And now I'm going to take another random brush. Just take this eyeshadow. This is a concealer brush that I'm using for eyeshadow a lot for lead colors. I'm going to go back into the deep end shade. This one right here. And I'm going to pat some more of this on the lid to blend the two colors together. And make sure you come all the way into that inner corner. So I'm just patting this on to kind of blend them together. And now I'm going to wipe this brush off and go into the other shade. So I have like both the eyeshadows kind of on it, but I'm going to flip it over to the other side of it. And pat on some more of this Indo shade. And on camera, they're coming off almost the same, but I promise that they're different. One is definitely green, the other one's definitely like turquoise blue. I'm going to use my finger. That seems to work best. I definitely want that to be apparent, the green and the blue. Yes. Which I can see it in person, but I kind of want you guys to be able to see it too. Alright. So now that I have that on there, we need something to deepen up the crease. And I'm looking around here. And I think I'm going to go into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Self-Made palette. And I'm going to use this beautiful shade called Deep Purple to deepen up my crease. I'm going to use the brush that this palette comes with, which is the same as the other Modern Renaissance palette. I'm going to use the fluffy side to put that deep purple shadow, this one, into the crease area, which is kind of hard because I don't want to cover up anything that I've already done. So I might need to use a more concentrated brush. Wow, that music is really loud. It is bumping over there. I wish you guys could hear it. I'm trying to find a perfect brush for this. That's still a little big. Something a little more pointed. So I'm going to use this brush from e.l.f. It's an e.l.f. contour brush. And we're going to contour this eye. You heard me? And I'm going to put this right into the crease area. Literally, I have all three of my favorite colors on my eye now. And I'm just going to build this up. I'm not going to take it all the way in. I'm kind of stopping right there, like 2/3 the way in. Try not to cover up too much of Indo, which is the emerald green color. Literally putting this right into the crease. With my eye fully open, you can hardly see the purple. But with it closed, you can definitely see it. So that's what I'm doing with this deep purple. Really focusing this right into the crease. I think for the bottom lash line, we're going to do orange and pink, maybe. Or maybe red and pink. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Do y'all see those colors though? Look at that. Y'all. Oh my gosh. A bug literally just flew in my ear and it was buzzing. What was that? I don't think it was a bee, but it had to be like a fly. That was really loud. I hate bugs. Y'all just saw me freak out. I really hate bugs. But, you know, I'm trying to overcome my fear, so we're just going to continue. I think I'm pretty much done with this deep purple color, which is so pretty, and it's blending into the orange so pretty. That fade out, that effect that we have going is beautiful. But I want to deepen up the green on the outer part of my eye, so I need to find something. A shadow that will really... I don't know if I should try this wet or something. Do I have another emerald green? Oh, I do. I'm trying to think of a shadow. So we're going to go into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cherise palette, and we're going to take the emerald green shade from this one called Emerald, and I'm just going to put some of that on the outer corner using the same brush I used to apply the Urban Decay green. This one just isn't as jewel toned. It's more... Oh yeah, that's definitely working. Hopefully y'all can see that. Definitely showing up a lot better. definitely can see that a lot better. And we're not covering up any of the other colors we've already placed. We're just reinforcing that green that was on this outer half of my eye. Oh yeah, you can definitely see all the colors. So you have orange, green, purple, and turquoise. All right. So I think that's the last of that palette that we're going to use. But now it's time to figure out what's going to go on the bottom lash line. And I'm thinking hot pink, maybe, perhaps. And orange. Or, yeah. Actually, I think a nice bright orange and some hot pink on the bottom lash line would be really, really pretty. So let me just figure out what I'm going to do. What palettes I'm going to go into for that. Let me swatch this orange. Now, this is more like a peachy color. So not that palette. And yeah, maybe. Ooh, that one's like super hot pink. And for the orange, we're gonna go into this palette. All right, so we're mixing it up. We're getting a drugstore palette in here. So for the orange shade that I'm gonna use on the inner one half of my bottom lash line, I'm going to use this palette from the Beauty Supply. This is the Perfect 22 Colors palette. Y'all see me use this all the time. I talk about how amazing these shadows are. So we're gonna use the orange right here for the inner one half of our bottom lash line. I think I might do yellow in the inner corner if I can get it to show up, but we'll see. We'll see. So I'm just gonna take this Coastal Scents brush and go into this orange. Orange. And I'm gonna apply this to the inner one half of my bottom lash line. Can y'all hear that music? Oh yeah, this is definitely what I want. I want stuff that's like super pigmented and striking, which this is, so it's perfect. Wow, that base is so powerful. And I keep getting like eyeshadow in my eyes, like fall out. I'm literally just kind of pressing this onto the lash line so it shows up really nice and pigmented. And I'm also kind of bringing it down a little bit because I'm probably going to put black in the waterline, so this might get covered up a little bit once we put that in the waterline. So just put this all down here. A bright pigmented orange. It's going to go into a nice hot pink. Yes. I haven't done one of these colorful looks in a while. Okay. Bow. You see that? And for the hot pink, we're going to go into yet another palette. This is the Makeup Forever Artist palette. Artist Shadow palette. 9 Artist Shadow, this palette. And we're going to use that hot pink, yas, right there, right there. And we're going to put that on the other half of my lower lash line. Hopefully it shows up. I'm having issues. That's one thing I have issues with is the pigmentation on this. Like I can swatch it with my finger just fine, but trying to pick it up with a brush is like a nightmare. That's literally what's going to go on the other half of the bottom lash line. The good thing though is that these don't really have fallout like that. They're kind of like hard. I don't know, but when you put your finger in them, they feel very like creamy. I don't know how to describe the texture of these shadows. All I know is that I have a difficult time with them. Okay, yeah, now we're building that up, that color. You see how bright that is? I like it, but I feel like I need something to kind of tie it back to the top a little bit. So I feel like there needs to be something in between these two colors to really make the look pop. Like, I don't know, like a purple or some sort of blue. Let's go into honestly feel like there should be purple down there because I have purple in my crease. So let's use a different purple. So we're going to use the color Flashback from the Urban Decay Urban Spectrum palette, this purple right in the center of the palette. And I'm going to put some of that like in the middle, right in the center of my bottom lash line, using the same brush. Oh, that makes a little bit of a difference in person. Just so that I got eyeshadow like in my eyeball. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. So I'm just putting that right in the center. Oh yeah, you guys can see that. Just so that it kind of ties to the crease color and just brings the whole eye together. I'm putting just a tiny amount, just right in there. So it goes from gold, orange gold to the brighter purple to the hot pink on the outside. Yeah, I like that a lot. All right, so for the inner corner, let's do like a bright lime green. So I'm gonna go back to my beauty supply store palette. I'm just trying to keep things somewhat organized. And let's take this, I'm gonna mix these two lime greens right here together. These two, and we're gonna put that in the inner corner to highlight the inner corner and just add to the rainbow that I have going on my eyeballs right now. So I'm gonna start with the darker of the two and see how that one looks first. Oh yeah, that's a good choice. I already like it. Yeah, I'm just gonna use the darker one actually. I think I see the bug that was in my ear on the wall. And I'm using a e.l.f. small precision brush because it's really dense, so I can literally just press this onto the inner corner area and not have to sweep it, not have to worry about it getting on any of the other colors and covering those up. And just to clean up that area, I'm going to take a clean brush that has nothing on it and just get rid of a little bit of the fallout. I don't even know if y'all can see that. Oh, go away, bug. This bug is bothering me. And then it flies at me, trying to come at me. Don't come at me, bro. Like, today is not the day. Leave me alone. I'm trying to find, where did I put this? Oh, it's over here. I literally have a rainbow going on my pants now from wiping shadows on my sweatpants. I'm going to take the brush I used to apply all the stuff to the bottom lash line and dip into this green. It's on the inner corner with this brush. It's a little more fluffy, so it's a little more risque with placement. But I really want this color to show in the energy duct area, but I don't want it to cover up any of the other colors. I feel like I need something to balance the light, so I use this palette. There we go. Now y'all see the rainbow? Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Dark green, purple. We got orange in the crease. I think this is such a pretty look. So colorful, so fun for summer. You know, I have extra time so I can be bold. All right, so last but not least for this look, I'm going to very carefully take Real Gar and put that underneath the bottom lash line, like everything that I've already done. So I'm going to wipe off this same brush. Closing up my other palettes. And Real Gar is the orange that we have that's peeking up above the crease. Here, let me balance the light with this so you can see. See how that orange is like the transition color? It's showing up above the purple. So I want that same color on the bottom lash line underneath what's already there. So I'm going to very carefully kind of come around all of this using Real Gar. Literally going to go around the edge of all this. Really want it to show up underneath, especially under the outer like half, which it's doing great. I'm also kind of taking it underneath over here as well. Just kind of making sure that it's present in the look. I'm also adding a little bit more to like the outer area just so that it's seen. We don't want to leave orange out of our rainbow, but I think I'm going to wear an orange lip with this, an ombre red and orange lip, which I don't really do ombre, so it should be interesting to see how that turns out. And honestly, I don't think I want to put black and waterline because I don't want to mess up what I did on this bottom lash line, because this just took 30 minutes to do this eyeshadow because I have so many different colors. I feel like I need to show you guys like this. There we go. So that is the rainbow that I have on my eyes, and I'm just going to add the Kat Von D Tattoo Ink Liner in Trooper to the upper lash line, a very thin line, not even going to go all the way across with this. Just focusing on the outer half, really. Just to really deepen up the lash line. As usual, I'm using the side of the eyeliner, laying it right next to the lash line. To really get in there. Like so. It just defines the eyes a little bit more, and then of course adding mascara, CoverGirl the Supersizer, and then we're going to go on to the cheeks and lips because I didn't put on blush. And I'll show you guys real quick as I do this mascara what I put on my face, what I use for my face, as I let these coats dry in between applying more mascara because I really want a lot of mascara. I feel like I need more hot pink in this look. Maybe I'll do a hot pink blush. There we go. Problem solved. I think I'm also going to turn this pimple into a mole. Because it's bothering me. They keep popping up. Alright, so while I let this coat of mascara dry, for my primer, I use the Maybelline Baby Skin Primer. For foundation, I use the Lancome Tint Idole Ultra Foundation in 540 Suede W. 540 Suede W. That's what this looks like. It really does match me perfectly. Love this. I've been loving it more. I like it better with the smoothing primer than a mattifying primer. Learned that the hard way through trial and trial and error, not area. I then set that using the Black Radiance pressed powder in creamy beige, and I use this with my with my damp beauty blender. I also apply the foundation with the beauty blender, but I apply this all over my face. At first, I was going to use it just to highlight, but then I applied it all over my face, and then I applied it again to highlight under my eyes, the areas I want to highlight, basically. Then I went in with the Black Radiance Soft Focus Finishing Powder and Milk Chocolate Finish to kind of contour, add more chocolatiness to the face. So that's what I have like in the contour area on my forehead, on the sides of my nose, to kind of give dimension. And then, of course, my highlight is Black Radiance Ginger Snap. My brows are just some Wet n Wild eyeliner pencils. And, of course, I use this brush to brush through my brows. So that is everything else on my face. Let's go on with some more mascara. I feel like the lashes on my right eye always come out better than my left eye. Which just made me think of Lisa Left Eye Lopez. Isn't that her name, right? Lisa Left Eye Lopez? Or was her last name something different? Anyways, didn't she die? Oh my gosh. I feel like every time I doubt myself every time I say something on the internet. Rest in peace. I think she did die. But rest in peace to her. I always like question myself. Also, I was born in the 90s, so I would have been real young, I think, when that happened. Because wasn't she in TLC? I get all the lady groups confused, except, of course, like Destiny's Child. Don't judge me right now. Just focus on the makeup. This is such a pretty look. I'm loving the way this came out. Loving, loving, loving it. I cannot wait to do the lips. And the blush, because we're going to do a hot pink blush. So I'm applying mascara to the upper and lower lashes. Upper lashes are done. Now it's time for lower lashes. I think I'm going to use the same technique where I do one coat and let it kind of dry before going in with another one to really get these bottom lashes to pop through this colorful eyeshadow that we have going on. But basically I have all my favorite colors on my eye, which makes me happy. And I will link the video to Nikkie Tutorials rainbow look and the video to Rose Kimberly's turquoise teal smoky eye. So those are the two videos that kind of influenced and inspired, that's the word I was looking for, influenced and inspired this look. And we're going to come back to the bottom lashes and maybe the top lashes and add even more mascara. But let's do the lips. No, let's do the cheeks. So for the cheeks, I'm going to use my Beauty Treats Matte Blush Palette. And we're going to use the hot pink right there. I'm just going to use this e.l.f. complexion brush to apply this blush to my cheeks, the hot pink, because we don't have any hot pink in this look. Really. We have the tiniest bit on the eyes, but we need a little bit more somewhere. So why not put it on the cheeks? So I definitely think an orange and red lip. An orangish red lip? Orange to red lip would be best with this look. Making sure I'm getting into the right blush. Do 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 do. I'm kind of patting it on just to build up the color. So I do want the color to kind of show. Y'all, it look real bright on camera, but it looks really nice in real life. So we got our hot pink in there. From the front, it looks like, girl, you got on too much blush, but we'll blend it out a little bit. Okay, onto the lips. I already kind of know what I want to use. I just need to find it, which y'all know that means I got to dump out my lipstick basket. The struggle, but we will get it together. Okay, the lipstick basket. So I'm thinking Kat Von D Chula is definitely going to be one of the colors. I love Chula from Kat Von D. Of course, I find two of the other shades and not the shade I'm looking for. Here it is. I got Chula and Underage Red from her. We're going to kind of ombre these two together, and I might use a lip liner as well, like a red lip liner, deep red, just to help this whole ombre-ness happen, because like I said, I've never really done a true ombre lip. So let's sharpen the lip pencil a little bit. I just had my sharpener. I need to hurry up before the sun goes down so I can take some selfies, because it's almost 6 o'clock now. So this pencil is from the Premier collection. It's called Porto. I've used it before a couple of times. I don't really use lip liners like that. But it's a deep red color. Oh gosh. When you actually get the pencil part on your face. But it's not colored. I'm gonna start with this. Ha 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 ha. And gonna make kind of a thick line, like so. I feel like my highlight on my lip is already gone. Can you hear the music? I'm sure y'all can hear that. Oh, oops. When you draw outside the lines a little bit. Okay. Right, Cupid's bow is like there, but it's not like there. All right, we've lined our lips. So first we're gonna go in with Kat Von D Underage Red, the lipstick. We're listening to Fifth Harmony over there. And I'm going over the lip liner, but it already kind of looks ombre. All right, and then in the center, we're gonna go in with Chula, and I might need a brighter orange, but we'll see how this works first. Yeah, I can definitely see the ombre effect. But in case I need something brighter, I already know what I'm gonna use. We're gonna go with a little bit of Sweet Nectar from Milani to just ombre the orange. I want it to be a little bit brighter. Yes. There we go. Now we're starting to get the ombre. And then to reinforce all this, I'm going to put more lip liner. Do y'all see the ombre? Like, let me try and block the light. There we go. This is what I wanted. So I'm kind of using my lip liner to really... Okay, this is the completed look. I'm really happy with how it came out, and I'm super excited to take my selfies now. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna put on my head and up here. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this really colorful, really bold, really complex summer makeup tutorial. I am gonna turn this pimple into a mole, and I am adding just a tad bit more mascara to my upper lashes, and I'm gonna hit the bottom lashes one last time. One more again. Hit them one more again. Just to really make sure that they're kind of Poppington. And to turn this into a mole, I'm gonna use Kat Von D. I'm literally just going to make it black. Yep. Y'all probably can't even see that, but in real life now it looks like I have a mole next to my eyebrow. So let's complete the look. I hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think about this rainbow inspired look. And like I said, I'm going to link the two other ladies' videos down below. But yeah, it's time for me to take selfies because the light is disappearing fast. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, thank you for watching. Thanks for your support, and pray for Orlando. And I'm really, really sad about what happened. I know I haven't really spoken much about that event, but the gorilla, the alligator, all of it's just really sad that, you know, innocent animals and people had to die. So that's all I got to say about that. And happy summer. And like I said, thanks for your support. I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, YouTube.